Glad that's a thing. Scrapper market? Behind scrap shift. Dark side exchange. Is that everything? The Hollow, done. Olivera, done. Greenbelt, done. Scatter Yards are done. Halion Gator's done. Holmes Rock is done. Loathsome. Was the Spindle? Yeah, Far Spindle. And I don't remember. But I do know that they're doing well. Alright. Let's reboot. You need to be rebooted to have any chance of surviving, but the outcome is unclear. This step will mean big changes, no matter what happens. You wait outside the shop where Bliss is set up, and turn Seraphim's coin over in your hands. You are ready. Turn Seraphim's coin over and over in your fingers as you stand in Flicker's row. Crowds pushing past on their way to whatever future awaits them. Your fingers glide over the worn metal as you imagine Seraphins have, Talas have, in moments of anticipations. Perhaps others, before the coin came to be Talas, have repeated the same ritual, the same nervous routine. But their fingers were human, born, not made. This intrusive thought made you slip the coin into a pocket quickly, as if it had delivered a shock. You hear a hiss, the door of the shop slides open, revealing Ankita. You see your eyes scan the crowds, almost defensively, before she spots you there, nods in your direction. Hey, Ankita. Then approaches you. She looks tired, but her stubborn ferocity bubbles under the surface. Bliss is waiting for you. I guess is why you were hanging around out here. Nervous? Of course. She looks around at the crowd. Look, Sleeper, if you want my advice, you have to find a way to keep up with yourself. Change is constant, but sometimes you can get left behind. Akita looks away, the signs of Flicker Row reflected in her eyes. I just remembered. I owe you an explanation. I promised to tell you why I wanted Utsubo out if we managed it. She shakes her head. Because I'm not very good with promises. Forget it. Why did you? I grew up here, Sleeper. Did you know that? She doesn't wait for an answer. After I came to the belt, after Bliss, and I pauses, not wanted to say it. I had nothing left. This is where I came. And when I got here, my home was gone. Those Utsubo bastards had destroyed it, strangled the life out of it. I was looking for something to fight for on my own terms. Darkside became that for me. She sighs. It's all you're getting. Promise kept. It's over her shoulder. Look, Plus one wouldn't be happy if they saw me out here chatting to you when you're already late for your appointment. She smiles to herself. And I don't need more reasons for Bliss to be unhappy with me. She grabs you by the shoulders and steers you towards the shop's entrance. I'll catch you after. Don't you worry. She presses you towards the door, then turns away, disappears into the lights of Flicker Row. Take a final moment, and then will yourself inside, leaving the glimmering lights and the shifting crowd behind. Bliss is perched at a console. They turn as you enter. Finally! I smile weakly. You were making me think you wouldn't show. I saw Ankita. Oh yes. We're talking again. She has a lot to do. She needs the backup. I don't think Ankita does very well unless she's busy, so it's for the best. She shrugs. I don't think she'll ever change, but people surprise you sometimes. Smile attentively. Anyway, this is not what you're here for. We need to focus on the reboot. I'm sure Seraphim told you, and everything is ready. Gestures to two couches with straps, freshly built connectors, and a bundle of wires at one end. I hope it will be comfortable for you both. Where's Flint? Let's just get some air. Flint leans in the open doorway, watching you both. Their pale face looks even more drained of color than usual. Flint comes inside the shop, nods to you. Let's do this. Take a shaky breath. I'm ready. Flint and Bliss go silent. The set of the crowds outside filters gently into the room, mixing with the whine of the air cycler and the hum of the terminals. There's not much more to say. Bliss looks at you both. Okay. Let's begin. Bliss helps you and Flint onto your couches. Settle there and slide your arms and legs under the straps that will keep you in place. The connector, with its thick bundle of wires, waves above your head. It is hard not to feel exposed, lying here on your back, anticipating what is to come. It is even harder when the memory of waking up to this very same ceiling, with its bundles of dangling tech and scratched plating, forces itself into your mind. You've been here before. Last time you woke up to fear and panic, woke to a desperate escape in a shattered mind. A reboot interrupted, the thought sets you trembling. But then, staring up at the same ceiling, the trembling dissipates. After all, you are back here now. That means you survived this crisis, grew from it. You took the hit and bounced back, unbeaten. All good there? Into your vision. All good. How about you, Flint? Turn your head to see Flint, lying beside you, stiff and still. They manage a tight-lipped nod, looking at Flint staring up at the ceiling, like you were a moment ago. You feel a wrench of sympathy. After all, they haven't faced this before like you have. They are stepping into a future they cannot see. You've been here before. Now, you're just completing the journey. Reach out to Flint. Look to the ceiling. Reach out to Flint. You raise an arm, reaching across the gap between the couches, and your hand touches Flint's. They do not look at you, but they grip your fingers in theirs tightly. Flint's fingers feel different to human fingers. The thick, final skin, the repair patches, the pressure of the metal skeleton beneath. You know this is what your touch feels like too. That recognition, it's like a connection being made. You close your eyes and feel something flowing between the two of you. A solidarity, so embodied that it reverberates within you. In connecting you to the terminal, Bliss's voice already feels distant, lost in the noise. You feel the cold click of the connector, the sense of flowing data. I'll be here when you wake up. In the dark, you feel restless. You shuffle your fingers, adjust your position against the couch. It takes you a moment to notice the sound is gone. The rumble of the crowds, the hum of the machines. This detail unsettles you, and so you reach for reassurance. You think of Bliss's words, I'll be here when you wake up. You focus on them, on the possibility of waking up, of being somehow renewed. But what would that renewal look like? Your eyes blinking into the lights of Flicker Row. Bliss, Seraphine, and a renewed Flint beside you. What then? Dark side. Travel. Dark side. The station, yes, with its thronging thousands. Where else but the heart of the Star Wars belt as it transforms? You can't play this fucking OST up. You put yourself in the city station, just outside this door perhaps, among the bright signs, or higher, in one of the ramshackle towers that look down on the ceaseless flow of Dark Side. The projects, the possibilities make themselves known to you, the neon paths that curl and split and branch across the dark surface. You choose one. Bliss and Flicker Row, Cadet and the Couriers, Seraphine and the crew. Change your mind. Seraphine and a crew. Yes, the path that always bends back towards home. No matter how far it travels. The rig and a crew. Some you know now, some yet to be met. Pushing out into the belt with a hold of supplies and a contract in your mind. An image. In the cockpit with Seraphin, looking out at the stars. An image multiplied many times with many moods and textures. But at the heart of it, an unspoken link between you and your pilot, and the knowledge that Darkside will always be your home. You fly until the drive runs dry, and the hope plates flake off, and your bones become the scrap this place is built upon. Then you feel it, the insistent pulling of a thread, the unraveling of your very self. The reboot comes on slowly, an icy seeping into your mind. Little pieces of you flake off in the flow, fading with distance. You hear a voice, Bliss's voice, so far away now. You'll reach for it, stretch your every sense towards its familiar warmth. I'm starting to reboot. It is a whisper into the wind, pulled away from you the moment it is spoken. See you on the other side. All of a sudden you wish you could make it stop. The incessant entropy of time, tumbling of rocks through space, getting further apart every cycle, disappearing into the vacuum ahead. The decay of cells, the degradation of code, the corrosion and rot and rust. You wish in this moment to freeze it all, so you might hang onto it. Preserve the warmth, the light, the softness of the heart of things. This thought grips you, tears into you like fear. You feel the ice creeping in, know that everything will be lost, if not now, then mere moments away. But then you feel it, and possibly Seraphin's coin, worn smooth by worry, turning in your hand. Time has been pressed into that coin by hands, by fingers. It is a near infinite record of transient touches, each one shaping it in some small way. It is worn and worthless. It is bent and broken. And it is beautiful in all of those things. So you press your thumb against it, your crooked, calloused thumb, again and again, because you are a broken thing. You have nothing left but that brokenness, and the beauty that shines through it. And then somewhere nearby, a button is pressed, and all at once, one thing ends, and something new begins.